Okay, that's done. I obviously have something to fix because the turtle's digging out a couple of blocks on this side that it shouldn't, and you can possibly just see there at the top. But that's not too much of an issue. It has dug us our 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, actually, is that even 8? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's 8 by 8. Having trouble counting, and you call yourself a mathematician. And it's also exposed this, which I tried to mine, and then I realised how slow it was, even with an efficiency 2 diamond pickaxe. So, I think this is iridium. Awesome! How many levels did that give us? I wasn't looking, but that was a lot of experience. And iridium ore is like really hard to make. I should have. No, because I've got to build around that. Like, let's see. Fusion reactor. You can turn tungsten and lithium into iridium ore. Or centrifuge iridium combs. This is all really high level stuff. Oh, look at that. Sheldon. Oh, that's not. I thought it was endstone to start with. So that's something in the end. I'm guessing that's something in the end, given its colour. I don't even know some of this stuff, but that is pretty fun. I still haven't decided on a material. I don't know. I was just venturing south, is it? Can't even remember. I don't even know which direction I came from. Oh. It doesn't matter, I've left a portal back there. And I found this rather suspicious sound. I just got an amber out of that wall there. So, we're going to try mining down into this. Yep, thought so. That's very bright. Oh, it's probably because I've just put a hole to the above ground. God, I've got no armour on, have I not? Oh, there's 2 of them! I did not expect this! Come on. Suppose that's one way of disposing of skeletons. I wondered if that'd work. Lol. I think I've run out of... Yeah. Out of sticks. What's in these? That's alright, I suppose. Balsa saplings, gunpowder, more knowledge fragments, that's always nice. Oh god, I'm gonna have trouble carrying this stuff, aren't I? Coal coke sequoia? Iron ingot. No, I don't want all this naff stuff. I want the spawners there. They're awesome. And all of this mossy cobbles. I've been really lucky with these damn spawners. Oh, what's that blue thing? Oh, it's water. Oh, I know what. What? It appears my portal at the main base has disappeared. Oh, no. Right. Ah, that's because it's unloaded. I'm guessing. Right. Oh, that's awkward. Can I put these through unloaded portals? I suppose we'll just have to find out, won't we? Okay, no we can't. Right, well, I suppose that's a lesson. Don't move blocks into unloaded chunks. It's tickling time. Okay, I've found my building material, and it is just through this portal here that appears to lead nowhere, but actually it's in unloaded chunks. Okay. Huh. How peculiar. That should have teleported me there, but it appears to be a little bit off for unloaded chunks. Oh well, that's not too much of an issue. You can see there was a spider here. Yep, huge volcano. So this is a lot of basalt, and even though you mine basalt slowly, the turtle kind of goes at the same speed as it does for everything else. I think it even mines obsidian at the same speed. So we're going to find it a nice flat area, like say here. Put it down and run. Oh, I've given it a couple more thousand fuel from lava buckets. If we say I don't know, lure s dot x. I much prefer actually running stuff as functions than programs most of the time, though I will write some programs, I think. Let's say you can just put one coordinate into this, and that's what I'm going to be doing now. Give it a 16 by 16 by... don't know how deep the volcano will be. Maybe 10? Oh, what the heck, let's give it minus 16. See what happens. We can always quit it halfway through and bring it back. Yeah. That's way too deep. Let's terminate it then. Okay. How deep is that, do we think? That's, well, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's give it 8. I've got no more blocks. That's slightly awkward, and I didn't leave a portal on the surface, so I'm just going to have to... Right, 5? Did it get about 5 blocks? Oh, one more. One off. I've put default arguments for pretty much everything in, so let's try that again. Only this time we'll give it minus 8. Yeah, 8 should work. See, the reason it goes to the bottom there is it's travelling to the bottom corner to start with and then does these tunnels. That's why it might look a bit strange, some of the stuff it does. Oh well, this should get us quite a lot of this lovely basalt, and I don't know whether to use it as cobble, which is quite nice in its own right, or to turn it back into these bricks. There are a few other types of, I mean, turn it back into smooth, or there's bricks, so there's a bunch of other stuff that you can do with it. But yeah, I'm going to use basalt, because I love basalt stuff, and I'll also collect some birch saplings while I'm here, because there aren't any near me. Anyway, see you soon. Okay, I've expanded this to 10 by 10, because I really want to flush the walls with the floor, I thought, afterwards, and so now, hopefully this works full time, but I'm going to do lure S. You notice I've got the bricks selected that I'm building this thing out of. Dot platform. Oh, form 10. No, 9, because it's 0 to 9, which is 10 blocks. Comma 0, 9, and it should fill in the other one as 0, 0, 0 automatically. Attempt to call nil. Just a moment. Okay, I forgot I'd renamed it to platform down, because there's a different one for platform up where it builds like a roof. So let's do this again, hopefully. Well, it doesn't matter whether it's beneath us or in the spot that the turtle is in now. Okay, what's it doing? Platform is finished. Right. Okay, I found the problem. It appears that for that one at the moment you have to actually specify what slot to take the materials from. I should know this, it's my own program. I did write it, but yeah, it doesn't seem to like comparing to nothing, so at the moment you just have to live with it and put all of the details into that program by the looks of things. Well, at least position and what slot to pull materials from, which it's doing now. If we can open it up, it'll run down these basalt bricks. Should finish that soon, because it's doing 10 by 10. Hopefully it doesn't go out of range. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it switches on to the next slot containing basalt bricks. Oh, lovely. Yeah, I quite like this. I prefer this texture to the marble one, certainly. The dark lines are quite nice. And let's just see what this does when it finishes. I think it returns to the start, this one. I'm not sure though. Oh, hello skeleton. Oh, you know what? This would be fun. I've got the wrong portal gun out. Messing about. Hello skeleton. Oh, come on. Oh dear. That was pretty stupid, wasn't it? No, it doesn't return to the start. Is stuff still falling? Oh, hello there, skeleton. Yeah, that was pretty much guaranteed at that rate. But it's a shame I had to die in the middle of it. I really need to be faster at that. I've lost a few levels there, but it's not any huge consequence. I really should get some armour. That stuff's handy. It does come in useful every now and again. So yeah, there we go, a platform, and I think I'll just set it up to build the rest of it and then show it once it's done. Okay, this room's completed. I did have to go and get a little bit more basalt because I kind of ran out, but I suppose the important thing to show you here is the floor. And if you notice, there's 1.5 blocks before the top of the water, and that's because I've got half slabs on the floor underneath the water. and the reason for this is, if I take my long fall boots out and demonstrate. I hope this works, I really do. If I fall from that high, without any boots on, nothing. If you have a half block space underneath water, it is impossible to take any fall damage. Simple. So that will regulate all of the mobs falling from all of their different heights. I just need to stick some... let's reset those. Some temporary platforms in there to put the actual mob spawners in, and then we will be done. So, my luck is just in today. I was off searching for all I wanted was 8 blocks of clay just for an alloy furnace so that I could finish off the mob trap today with the automatic turtle and stuff, and they're so easy to hear when they're this close to the surface. This seed is absolutely amazing. Is that 1 or 2? Looks like 1. Not that 1's a bad thing. Oh, there's a cave attached to it. Oh, that's nice. Oh. I'm fairly certain there's not another up here, but there might be. Is there? Please tell me there's not another. I'm getting a bit annoyed. No, they've just wandered up here, haven't they? Good. I don't want so many of them. So 2 music discs. That's Strad and Mall. Ooh, that's alright. Little bit of copper, some emeralds. That's quite nice. I don't even know if I'm close enough to home to teleport back at the moment. I may well be. No, I just didn't want that in my hotbar. Oh dear. Let's see. No, that looks like we're inside loaded chunks. Oh, that's handy. It's up there. Sometimes get that a little bit when you're going through them. Let's hope this works. Yep, that seems to be fine. Hey, we can put this in as the first spawner we put in. I hope we've not put a torch on that block cover. No, good. Hey, look at that. Unfortunately, I don't really want them to be spawning at the moment, so I'll have to sort that out. Oh well, can't complain. For heaven's sake, can I not just find some blocks of clay in peace, please? Oh, this is one of those. Oh, I don't much fancy taking this on. Oh. Forgot about these things. Oh well, I'll leave it for the moment, because I don't much fancy the wisps. It's right next to a great wood and a silver wood too. Oh god, they're coming at me. Ah! Okay. That's not good. Well, I can't teleport straight back from that either. Snap. Oh well. Okay, so to make the final part of our mob farm, the first thing we need to do is make an alloy furnace. And then put that down. Stick one coal in it, and then... That was silly, wasn't it? I forgot to get the last sand. There we go. 8 sand and 8 coal in an alloy furnace will give us a silicon boule, which is the reason I've made this diamond handsaw. And then for the rest of that fire, we're going to put tin and copper in and make some brass ingots. Technically, but yeah, you know, because they're going to be useful for pneumatic tubes and stuff. Now, with this silicon boule, if we put it in with a diamond handsaw, and it has to be a diamond handsaw in this case, we get 16 silicon wafers, and that's still got a whole load of charge. But we're not going to use that for anything other than obsidian, gem blocks, and cutting up silicon wafers, because diamonds are forever. Sorry, I had to. Actually, saying that, we don't really want to do all of those. If we can get... Oh, I've got redstone with me. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is something else we need. That we're probably going to have to go and get another coal to fuel it, or something. Just a couple of logs will do. Where do I put the logs? Oh, what the heck, this will do. This is fine. Oh, wow. Apologies for the lag. It's not been too bad recently. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And 1 wafer plus 4 redstone gives you a red doped wafer. You can do this with nickelite to make blue doped wafers for computers, but at the moment we don't need those, so we're not going to bother. You also make red alloy wire and a bunch of other stuff in this furnace. Oh, look at that. So, now, if we open up our crafting grid, we have red doped, red doped. I don't think I can remember this recipe. Certainly need a piston. Let's see, uses of red doped wafer. Filter, there we go. Gold, oh, we only needed 1 of them. Oh, that was silly of me, wasn't it? It was 2 gold and 1 red doped wafer, but we've got a spare now, so it can do for something else. Maybe another filter. Right, a filter, if you've not seen one before, is basically a transposer. I say basically, it's not quite... Oh, for Pete's sake. I keep not doing quite enough iron. I'll get... I know it's a bit of a... No, I've got loads of coal. I'll just stick 1 in with a plank. We are also going to need a screwdriver, which you make like this. Probably. You can also make a sonic screwdriver, but we'll probably get around to that at a later date. So, now we're going to put this... We're going to have our turtle here in front of this piece of gravel. So if we put this filter there and just right click it with the screwdriver until that faces up. This one with the cross on is the pull side, and the one with the little circle is the eject side. And now we just need to I'll put that down later. Get a little bit of glass. I've got no glass, have I? Oh, actually, no, I have got glass, haven't I? There, 1 block of glass. That'll do. That'll do. Just need it for that, because it makes 8. And we'll want that too. So, put the pipes down here, a block here. I don't think we can see that. Oh, we can see that one at the back, can't we? Snap. I'll go and get another block. Very much a perfectionist. There we go. And we can stick a chest on top of here. And anything that filter sucks in will go straight up to the chest. So what I was meaning to say about the filter is, at the moment, the filter's inventory is empty, and this is good. This is as we want it for this, but you can put specific things in there and it will only accept those items. But more importantly for us is that the filter, unless you put a specific number of items in it, will accept, if you give it a redstone pulse, it will pull an entire stack of items. So that's really useful for us, because another thing we've got to do here, stick a pressure plate down here. So now every time a mob lands on this pressure plate, the filter pulls a stack of items from whatever's above it, or also the 9 spaces or the 8 spaces around the thing above it, if there's any floating items there. That's not what we want it for. Okay, what we wanted it for was this. I've made another turtle using my last 2 diamonds for the sword, and we are going to put him down and say label, oh, not with capitals. What shall we call him? Oh, got a set. Should really give Jack a capital. Let's call this guy Oswald. And he's not going to do any digging, so, I mean moving, so he doesn't need any coal, because turning around doesn't count. So if we go that'll turn him round to faces, and then exit lure. And basically what happens is we want, oh sorry, I'll just write it in, edit. Now if you edit the startup program, it does something special, because while the other programs don't do anything, if you have a different startup to nothing, next time you boot the computer it runs startup straight away. So we'll say while true do, so all the time, i.e. if redstone dot get input, so if there's a redstone signal in front of it, i.e. if the pressure plate has a mob on it, then what do we want to do? Dot turtle.attack and actually saying that if we go up here and define a variable, say local n equals 0, and n equals n plus 1. Right, so if there is a redstone input in the front, it attacks, adds 1 to n, and then goes to sleep for 1 redstone tick. Else, oh, gotta remember to print strings. Waiting for mobs. So if there's no mob in front of it, it'll tell us it's waiting for more mobs, and then it'll wait for 5 seconds. And now we want to deal with this n. If n is more than or equal to, let's say, 200, then for I equals 1 to 16. Oh no, actually saying that, we're doing this differently, aren't we? That's what I did in my test world. S util dot, what's it called, transpose. This is a function basically that it just pulses at the fastest time a transposer can work. Down, give it a face and a number. I will just check that. So it'll operate the transposer beneath it, which is a filter technically, 16 times, which, since the transposer can suck up an entire stack, that'll empty its inventory. And just in case it's not being emptied quickly enough, we can always reduce n if it starts filling up. And then, oh, we've got to remember to set n to 0, n equals 0, and end. Save, exit, and to start the computer up again you'd hold Control and R to reboot it, but there's not really any point at the moment since no mobs are going to be falling down. So, for the end of this episode, because it really has dragged on now, I'm sorry, it's probably going to be about an hour, isn't it, or something. Maybe it's a two-parter. There is, I'm just going to put the water streams in, that's what I meant to say, and then, yeah, I'll show you it in action, I suppose, and then we can say goodbye. So, see you in a little while. Well, it's certainly very effective now that it's actually up and running. There were quite a few bugs with programming there, not least of which I'd misspelt transpose without the first N. But, yeah, it's up and running, and I've been to level 30 about 5 times now within the last 20 minutes. It's insanely fast for XP just idling. But yeah, there's some around there, and you can see the mobs floating up and the mobs dying, and it's all pleasant. And we've got loads of, oh, look at that, that's new. Very new actually, it's got thorns on it. Neat. I enchanted a sword before, and I've not got a clue what disjunction is. I know Vorpal gives you a chance of cutting things' heads off, but disjunction is a new one to me. Yeah, if we look in the turtle, it's not got much in, it's just actually emptying itself now. Yeah. I like, and I hope you do too. I hope you've enjoyed this incredibly long first episode of Feed the Beast. probably next episode, I am going to install some lights in there so we actually have an option to turn it off, and put the other 4 mob spawners that we just gathered in there, plus do a bunch of other stuff, I mean, of course. But yeah, thank you for watching, and have a nice day, I suppose. I just love this thing. Goodbye.